Hello, this is Stan. I'm getting ready to test the final program in DM Exorcist and running the VSA routines for the 4 props that I have set up. You can see here I have channel A, B, C, and D. Those map to my 4 power outlets on my T16F DMX dimmer. And they also map to the 4 channels on my little remote control here, A, B, C, and D. I have them play if input 1 is on, 2, 3, 4, etc. And once the VSA routine is done, it'll reset itself. I haven't gotten into anything fancy and logic functions or anything like that. Trying to keep it fairly simple. So let's give this a try. I'm going to press A, and that should run MonsterBox. It just turns the green light on. That's simulating the solenoid firing. So let's give it a go. A. Oh, well, I need to arm it first. So arm. Takes a minute to arm itself. It also complains a bit that I have a later version of VSA than Exorcist has been tested with, but everything seems to work, so I just click through that. Now, as you can see, it's armed. Now let's try A. You can see that routine is running now. The light is flashing on and off, simulating the solenoid firing the air cylinder, making the box bounce around. I want it to pause for a minute and then start bouncing again. And I have the sound going through a 7.1 surround sound card. So I have 8 channels, and I send the sounds for the various props to 4 of those channels. That gives me another 4 where I'm going to have some background sounds that'll just be running in a loop and bouncing between the other 4 channels. For example, I'll have MonsterBox. I believe MonsterBox is mapped to front right, and front left I'll have some sounds, background sounds periodically going into the MonsterBox, so that when the prop is idle, you'll hear occasional sounds emanating from the prop. I'll just run those most likely in Media Player or something like that, and just let that run in a loop. I'll have some blank silent tracks sprinkled through there to space that out. If I had more time, I would do something fancier and use Audacity or Adobe Premiere Elements or something like that to create a multi-channel single audio file that bounce those sounds between the various channels. But time is running out. So that's the test. Let's just press another one, D. So now it's running Coffin Leaper. Bones rattling, breathing. Once that's done, I'm just going to press a couple of them and see if they'll run in parallel. We haven't done B and C yet, so let's do B, C. So they're both going at the same time now. You see that the yellow light is dimming up. That's the Crypt Keeper prop. I want the light that's in the Crypt Keeper to dim, to slowly fade in and slowly fade out. You can see yellow's fading out now. I don't know how that's going to work with the solenoid yet. We'll see. I would assume that the solenoid will trip over as soon as it gets appropriate voltage to it. Anyway, that's the test for tonight. Tomorrow is moving the props into position, getting all the speakers put into place, and starting to run the air supplies to each one of the various props.